Think about any attachments that are depleting your emotional reserves. Consider letting them go. Love is hard to find, hard to keep, and hard to forget. This time I wouldn't forget him, because I couldn't ever forgive him for breaking my heart twice. Until this moment, I had not realized that someone could break your heart twice along the very same fault lines. Heartbreak could be lived with if it weren't accompanied by regret. I'm not crying because of you. You're not worth it. I'm crying because my delusion of who you were was shattered by the truth of who you are. Once you had put the pieces back together, even though you may look intact, you were never quite the same as you'd been before the fall. A broken heart is just the growing pains necessary so that you can love more completely when the real thing comes along. You didn't just cheat on me, you cheated on us. You didn't just break my heart, you broke our future. I had someone once who made every day mean something, and now I am lost. And nothing means anything anymore. Broken heart will turn into a stronger one within hope. Every time your heart is broken, a doorway cracks open to a world full of new beginnings, new opportunities. That's how it is with relationships. It's a part of life. And all the great love songs and poems and films have been written by people who were standing where I was that morning as Simon shut the door. Doesn't make it any easier though. Sometimes you have to give the hurt a noise and let it out. If you don't, it fills you up with its emptiness. When it comes to love and loss, acceptance is never easy. We can't make someone see all we have to give, make them love us, or make them change. All we can do is move on and stop wasting time. Every poem that I've created was yours. I thought they were mine, but they were yours. And I wish I could have kept them. And I wish I could have kept you. Sometimes, the only soul that can mend a broken heart is the one that broke it. For they are the ones holding all the pieces. I'd rather love 1,000,000 times and have my heart broken every time than hold a permanently empty heart forever. A broken heart is such a shabby thing, like poverty and failure and the incurable diseases which are also deforming. I hate it and am ashamed of it, and I must somehow repair this heart and put it back into its normal condition as a tough, somewhat scarred but operating organ. There is a big difference between having your heart broken and being the one responsible for a broken heart. And I already experienced both. I'm really a very happy, contented little person in spite of my broken heart. A tormented mind wants to forget. What a broken heart will always remember. Birds sing even when the world is filled with sadness. I don't know why people can't do the same thing. Nobody think about that broken heart. Life goes on. Broken heart never joined together, but it tries very hard to get joined again. That's why maybe it's said heart is like a mirror. If it's broken, can never be joined. Love is a violent recreational sport. Proceed at your own risk. Helmets, armor, and steel-toe boots are required by law. People may say no one ever died of a broken heart, but when you're suffering from one, it sure doesn't feel that way, at least initially. Then his heart, now broken into 1,000 pieces, slowly began to turn to ice. Why did I always end up loving the person who hurt me the most? Why was love so cruel? There will be a time when you are forced to follow your heart away from someone you love. I mean, at the end of the day, what the hell does it matter who I end up with if it can't be you? Let go. Why do you cling to pain? There is nothing you can do about the wrongs of yesterday. It is not yours to judge. Why hold on to the very thing which keeps you from hope and love? No matter how bad your heart is broken, the world doesn't stop for your grief. If they keep hurting you, love them and stay, or love yourself and leave. One day you're going to remember me and how much I loved you. Then you're gonna hate yourself for letting me go. A woman who opens her heart to love you when it's already broken is braver than any person you'll meet. I asked her if she believed in love, and she smiled and said it was her most elaborate method of self-harm. The saddest thing about love is that not only that it cannot last forever, but that heartbreak is soon forgotten. Relationships are like glass. Sometimes it is better to leave them broken than try to hurt yourself putting it back together. A heartbreak is a blessing from God. It's just His way of letting you realize He saved you from the wrong one. I've been heartbroken. I've broken hearts. That's part of life, and it's part of figuring out who you are so you can find the right partner. One of the cruelest things a person can do is to awaken someone's love without the intention of truly loving them.